Title: Giuliani's Legal Magic Act. Will he disappear from the legal stage? TLDR. Rudy Giuliani, the man we once knew as the Mayor of America, is under the legal magnifying glass once more. The D.C. Attorney Disciplinary Committee is recommending disbarment for his actions around the contentious 2020 election results. Still, there's a process to go before this becomes a final act. Will this recommendation hold water, or will Rudy pull another rabbit out of the hat? Lights, camera, action. The Attorney Disciplinary Committee in Washington, D.C., had a close look at Rudy's efforts in the 2020 election saga on behalf of then-President Donald Trump. They've said, enough's enough. The committee slammed the gavel, recommending disbarment after a misconduct hearing that felt more like a full-blown courtroom drama. The question is, will Rudy, renowned for his theatrical performances, take a final bow or keep the show running? Let's rewind the tape for a bit. Remember when Rudy claimed massive election fraud, but it seemed he left his evidence folder at home? The committee did, and they're not letting it slide. By taking up this case, they argued that Giuliani, as a sworn officer of the court, forfeited his right to practice law. It's like showing up for a football game without a ball. But don't start the celebratory or commiseratory, depending on where you stand politically, drinks just yet. This isn't the final call. The case is still due for consideration by D.C.'s Board on Professional Responsibility and the D.C. Court of Appeals. The committee's report didn't hold back in its criticism of Giuliani. They highlighted his calculated attempts to sow distrust in the election process and his unfounded claims of election fraud in Pennsylvania. But what's a magician without a grand illusion? Despite the severity of these allegations, Giuliani has neither acknowledged nor accepted responsibility for his misconduct. In fact, he's more indignant about being subjected to the disciplinary process. Are these the actions of a man wrongly accused, or someone with a penchant for denial? Ted Goodman, Giuliani's political advisor, isn't thrilled about the committee's findings. He called the report a great injustice. According to Goodman, the D.C. Bar Association decision-makers are just an extension of the permanent regime in Washington. Conspiracy or fact? What do you think? The former top federal prosecutor in Manhattan and a lawyer for Trump, Giuliani is also facing an attorney ethics review in New York. His law license is currently on pause, a significant fall from grace for this one-time highly regarded American political and legal figurehead. In their report, the committee did give a nod to Giuliani's past accomplishments, including his conduct post 9/11.